Coming up on Oily Trash Movies. Oh, yeah! Yeah!
High horror.
Alright, and we're live. Hello, and welcome to Oily Trash Movies. This is the only podcast where two people watch and review bad movies while saying unfunny things the entire time.
We're your hosts. I'm Bubblegum Barbie.
And I'm Daddy Warbucks, and we've got a great episode this week. We're going to be watching Model House, which can't wait to get into that. But before we do, last week we watched Ghost Project. Do we have anything to add?
Do you have anything to add?
I think we covered Ghost Project pretty well in the previous episode. I really don't have anything to add. Kind of a sleeper, you know. It's not the greatest movie. But if you're interested in what we have to say, check out our last episode. And did you have anything to add, or was that a complete pass?
I guess it's a complete pass, but I do want to add that it was so mediocre that I took so long to edit this episode because it wasn't that exciting of a film. But our episode is exciting. Go watch it. It's the greatest, most bestest review of all time.
OTM always delivers on our ghost movie reviews, so make sure you like and subscribe, or we will haunt you.
Yeah, we will. And we will also bring all our exes. We would bribe them.
We will summon the ghost of your taxidermied cat to come and claw you while you sleep. Your ankles will never be safe again.
We would summon the entire pet cemetery.
Yeah, so you better like and subscribe, because Pet Sematary is a pretty serious threat. What do we know about Model House, Bubble?
I don't know anything because I haven't even gotten... What is this movie called?
Model House. 2024.
Model, like as if like a model, like
yeah.
a fashion model?
Yeah, no,
okay.
like
Model House.
like an Instagram model. This is about influencers like us, but I think they're slightly less attractive than we are.
Oh my god. Okay, so far, Model House is a 2024 film. It is a horror thriller. It is 1 hour and 25 minutes. The director is Derek Pike. The writer is Derek Pike. The synopsis is models staying in a secluded house for the night are terrorized by intruders.
All right, sounds reminiscent of Strangers, with a little bit of sort of like 90% of these horror movies these days where it stars influencers and people live streaming and all that great stuff, which is, hey, it's 2024. This is a new industry, live streaming and podcasting. Everybody does it.
I'm just shocked that they could have like one sentence in it, where in our movie we tried to do that and it wouldn't let us. So I'm just like really pissed right now. I was like, how'd they do that?
Yeah. So make sure you tweet at IMDb and ask them why we had to write 3 full sentences for our 7-minute long short film.
Yeah, it was so annoying. Oh, I'm excited about the thumbnails, and let's go.
Yeah, this movie was specifically chosen because we've had terrible thumbnails for the last 3 episodes and have gotten much fewer clicks than we normally do.
Yeah, those teenage boys are uninterested. Like, she's so young. Why would you, like, do so much plastic surgery so young? Like, you're gonna look like a freaking weirdo.
You can tell that they're superficial models because all they talk about is their diet and fashion. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness. That was so unexpected. That was cool. She was 23 and she already had, like, 300 facelifts.
We attained an exclusive selfie. Oh, man! Oh, let's watch this point of view video. This is how I hope that I'm killed while recording an episode of OTM and a car drives into my house.
Yeah, that way we could better haunt our fans.
We would go so viral after that.
I know. There's the footage of the skeleton man wedged between the car and his
podcast.
Yeah. Oh wow, she's hot.
I know, we've already got thumbnail material. I don't care what happens in this movie now.
We're gonna have to cut so much of this audio.
I know. Man, I don't know though. Like, this is all great footage.
You're a genius.
I know.
I know. Oh! It would have been funny if Zoe, instead of tripping and falling, was hit by a car. Oh, are we gonna see her boot? Oh, called it.
Damn, she just started and now she's fired. They're like, you're broken? Gross.
Physical deformities? Get out of here. You can't be a model if you've got maladies like this.
Ew. Have you ever seen Victoria's Secret model walk with a boot? I don't think so.
I mean, you could just photograph her from the shins up, I guess.
No. Are you kidding me? It will lose so much profit with the foot fetish.
I was about to say that. Like, you lose your foot fetish market. However, I bet there's a specific fetish for those medical boots that you wear when you have ankle surgery.
Ew.
That's gotta be, right?
It's gotta be.
Like, she could sell that on her OnlyFans when she's done with this gig.
If there is, I'm gonna just say this to our 150,000 devoted fans. Shame.
But you're shaming all 150,000 devoted fans because there exists?
Because there exists a boot fetish. Yeah.
Well, luckily the other 600,000 weekly followers are not shamed.
I don't like this house at all. Like, I want, like, freaking in the city, bustling, hustling, bomb-ass view. If I'm gonna be stuck with, like, 12 other women.
Oh, man. Can you imagine 12 synchronized menstrual cycles?
Yes. Yes, I can. It's a bloodbath, let me tell you.
Literally. The problem with this shitty house that they're in is that it's poorly lit.
The problem with this house that they're in is that you could tell it's one of the director's home, and it sucks.
Yeah, it's just a house they had access to, which is fine.
I mean, I love the American house, but there's no way they're gonna put models in this house.
I mean, as far as like low budget film sets go, I don't hate we're gonna film inside just like a really nice house or an okay house.
There better be a lesbian model, or I'm gonna throw a fit. Oh my gosh, she has the fetish.
Yeah. Oh my god. So this is the scene where we meet all of the different models and learn like what's interesting about them. And this girl speaks Spanish, and that's her character.
She's a Colombian model. This is already going to be trash to reviewed because there's not one plus size model, and it needs to be. And then there also has to be an old fit.
Yeah, you gotta show some more skin. I think you're literally wearing like 3 layers in every one of your pictures.
Yeah, you obviously have you not seen what thumbnails get clicks? I better take notes here. These women are giving great advice on how to grow our brand.
You know what this needed? It needed the Twilight filter.
So I bet you at some point she has to play possum and pretend to be dead in the 3rd act.
Oh, I guess she's the plus size. Take that back.
Well, there was the lesbian model you were hoping for. She said that he was sexier than some of the girls she dates.
Hell yeah.
Steven was in one of those made-for-TV romance movies.
The lowest tier of film.
No, BT dubs, you look amazing AF.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god. It's so weird. It's so bad because he's like 40.
He is definitely 40.
I couldn't hire like a 20-year-old.
Our only rule here is no guests, especially guys. You're gonna be fired.
How would they know? Like, there's nobody else in the house. Like, there's not one mother character who's like, hello, ladies, welcome to the model house. Here are the rules.
Yeah, I feel like this being the model house really isn't established as being anything. It's just the house that they're all in. For what reason?
But, like, there's no photographers. They haven't met the photographer. There's not the lady of the house.
You need to go.
Yeah, I feel like you could have set it up like, hey, we're gonna have a photo shoot out here in nature, and everybody who gets selected gets to stay at this house free of charge. Is like, you know, sort of like a resort-free vacation type place. And then that would give like the characters like something to like look forward to. Like, all right, we're planning for these shoots. And I also feel like these characters have absolutely no chemistry with each other.
No, they don't. I'm just not feeling that way with these ones. Damn.
Yeah, jeez, oh man.
There's so little models, too, for it to be a quote-unquote model house. Which one's the lesbian? The plus-size model?
The one that you call a plus-size model. I don't think she's big.
This Truth and Dare, this Truth became a whole monologue.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It is a pretty weakly delivered monologue, too. Like, let me tell you my whole tragic backstory.
So we have the butt model, the model, the plus size, the stalker, and the tragic story.
The two of the women I can't tell apart. Like, there's like an extra one to the far left. I don't know who she is.
She's the stalker one, the one who's like, she's becoming friends with our protagonist.
Oh, she doesn't drink because her dad's an alcoholic.
But I'll be big. You're here, aren't you?
Yeah, you're in a random house in the middle of nowhere. You're obviously gonna be a huge star.
I love that this is so accurate because like they made themselves look like they're having fun so they can post it. That's what's his name? This guy, I know him. He is, oh my god, Ryan. That like freaking. We saw a movie that he was in.
He's the host of the Jurassic Games. Oh my god!
Yes.
Holy
there you go. Jurassic Games is life.
Tucker didn't kill his wife.
Going full circle. I love this
Wow.
movie.
Unreal.
Oh god.
Dude, this guy's gonna stick T-Rexes on you. You better be careful.
Yeah.
I guess she is a plus-size model.
Oh no! She's dying! You think it's the neighbor?
No, because well, there's more of them. There's only
Yeah.
one neighbor.
Oh, so this is like a stranger's.
This is almost identical to the strangers
It
with those
is.
like goofy masks. I think that the neighbor is going to pass on saving them because they were bitches to him. He's just gonna be happy that there's peace and quiet next door. Oh my god, she's Spider-Man.
Oh my god, what if these guys are just like pranksters?
Yeah, they're doing this for like their YouTube show.
Yeah. It's a prank! It was all just a prank! Okay, what are they doing?
They're basically hijacking all of their Instagram accounts and putting a fake donation link on for that girl who died at the beginning, but it's all like Bitcoin being sent to Russia.
What are they doing?
I just explained it to you, Bubble.
Yeah, but why is it such a big deal that she has? It's like, well, what about this? What about this photo? Ha 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 ha. Like it was a whole like important thing, but I don't get it.
Well, they need to have really good photos.
Oh, they need to have thumbnail material.
They need to have thumbnail material so people click on it and see the donation link.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, the bad girl is just like an old bitch, who, like is past her prime and is just pissed off.
Yeah, she's a model who can't get work anymore.
Oh my god, she's the old bitch. Remember how I said like the models
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
need?
And then this guy's the hacker.
I love how they're still wearing their masks while they're talking to each other.
Oh man, the likes are even more valuable than the money.
Yeah, for this ideology, for this mentality, like this sickness, validation sickness that's happening.
Alright, I'm taking notes here of how we're gonna be able to get tons of subscribers, Bubble.
Okay. You could go ahead and sell out. I want all my devoted fans to know that I will not sell out. I'm always going to be my authentic
No, we just gotta
self.
hold a bunch of Instagram models hostage at gunpoint.
Of course.
Like, give me the thumbnail material. Shake them.
Yeah. This movie feels so silent.
Yeah. They only had the rights for that one song that we're going to have to, like, 100% mute. Gosh, those masks are probably so moist. The song sucks ass. This is just a Britney Spears video.
I'd be donating. It's not working, they think you're ugly.
Clean yourself up is what she should have said. You failed me. That's like, she needs to be more intimidating.
But she just comes across the whiny because she's like, oh, I don't have enough money, this isn't working.
Right.
Whew, damn, man. Them hips don't lie.
Carla!
Oh, man. Oh, shit.
Beautiful face.
This is all your fault, Trudy, for not being able to dance sexy enough.
This movie's stupid war. This is a trash movie.
Do these people not realize how little $1 million is?
No.
Oh, man, look at this awesome garage.
Like, I would walk away because I was like, no, you just murdered, dude. Like, $1 million is not, it's not even my lawyer fees. Get out of here.
Yeah, and they've already made 50 grand, so it's cut your losses. Quit while you're ahead.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He's like, we already are richer than when we came in. That's right. Walk away, dude. And if she gets caught, you could just be like, I didn't kill her. You throw her under the bus. It was her. She was demented, dude. She was the ringleader. And you could just get probation and house arrest for like 6 months.
Oh my god, they should just take a picture of her ass while she's dead.
Oh my god.
Why would he even come back? What's he doing there?
Because he was noticing the post that she did, and he was like, what the fuck is going on? Hey, that is so out of character. At that. He's hot. I hope the girls, like, take off his shirt, because that's thumbnail material.
But we'll try to act professional, please, on this podcast.
Is he gonna find her ass and be like, oh no, something's wrong?
Damn, Chad! Look at him spring into action.
Oh, he's gonna get shot by that whiny bitch. I want the likes. I want the money.
I have day played many a cop, and I know my way around a gun.
Where's that third guy?
There's never been a third guy. They needed a third guy. That's their problem.
I swear, no, there is a third guy. He's the shorter dude. He's the shorter, skinny dude.
Oh, fuck!
See, the third guy.
No, it's the neighbor. Who the fuck is this guy?
The third guy.
Oh, man.
Not his ear.
Grab the gun! Shoot them now, quick! What are you doing? Just pull the trigger!
They're models. They don't have brains. Leave them alone.
They're too hot to be smart.
This is the third guy that I keep telling you about.
Where's he been?
I don't know. Hiding the butt
I don't
model.
think there was...
Yes, there was more.
There was never a third person.
Yes, there was. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna show it. See, three people war.
Oh my god, this guy got trumped. I thought he was just taking his shirt off to show how jacked he is.
Oh, he was just taking off his shirt so he doesn't stain it.
These hostages are suspiciously left unattended.
I know, right? This house is the worst house to like have a hostage situation because there's windows freaking everywhere.
Yeah, close the blinds.
They whisper so loud.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she got the gun. She's got it. Get over here right now, please. Get over here right now. Oh my god, he is trumped.
I know, he got Donald trumped.
See my face.
Oh man, get dumped into the fire. These are like the shittiest criminals ever.
The ones, you have to remember, the ones that get caught are dumb.
I mean, I would say that the criminals that also get shot multiple times by unarmed models in a secluded house are also pretty dumb.
This movie sucks for...
I'm starting to sour on it.
I'm gonna take a nap and wake me up when it's over. Oh my god, this movie ends with them making it to their call time. 6 a.m. call time. What was that movie that we saw that was like they ate the chick and there were models?
Neon Demon.
Yeah, I recommend that movie because it's a bunch of models over this one. One was so good.
We're planning on doing a serious review of that movie.
Okay, well, we're gonna do a serious review on that movie, but I recommend that one over this one. Like, don't waste your time with this one.
I mean, Neon Demon's a work of pure art.
I know, it's so good.
So anyway, this is now officially a Neon Demon podcast.
Right. So what I loved most about it was their set.
Yeah, it's scooping us so that we have nothing to talk about now when we do the actual full episode.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
The butt model made one last cameo for that scene.
All for the foot fetishers. Oh, here she is, being possum.
Yeah, here it is. You're going in the fire. Wait, I thought she got dumped in the fire.
She did. Look at her leggings. They're destroyed.
In my face.
What Wardrobe did was grab her clothes and literally put it on the pit. They were like so excited, but it didn't really like get as charred as they wanted it to. And they're like, this is the best we can do.
This chick got dumped face first into a roaring fire.
You can already fit. Squeeze in. She's already tiny.
She can't. Her butt's too big.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Oh.
The hoe got murdered with a hoe.
Ah.
This movie, it tries, you know?
It does
it's at
try.
Least, the execution hasn't been the greatest, but...
Oh, your friends are dead. Hurry up.
Oh, and then the praying mantis. What a... Just in case you didn't get it.
What happened with the praying mantis?
Because that was the video they were watching when she was like, the praying mantis plays possum.
I thought the possum was playing possum. As you can tell, this movie has not gotten my attention too well.
Oh, yeah!
Eye
Yeah!
horror.
Collapsible furniture.
Oh my god. Grab the piece of wood. Oh, what are you doing? Grab the piece of wood and swing him with it. She's not strong. She's not gonna take them. Like, she's like 100 pounds. Like, she's not gonna take
and she's also
this
just
big
been stabbed about 14 times.
I can't blame them. They're models. They don't have brains. Yeah, everybody died. Like, their whole friend playing possum was all for nothing. Her taking that time to play possum is what got her friends killed. You know what happened to him? He got lobotomized. Is that word?
Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah, lobotomized.
It's okay.
Why did she come back without tons of cops with her?
She's an idiot. She's a model. They don't have brains.
I mean, you can speak from experience on that one, right?
Hey! That's not nice. Spoon.
Oh man, squid. Those were like legitimate squibs. Like, yeah, you could. I think you could see it, but I saw like the corner of the blood packet on her shirt. Those were great.
I'm gonna zoom in and replay it right here. Amazing.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, they're gonna
Now
fall
do
in
it again
love.
where we focus on the squibs.
Okay, squibs. Wow, so good. They're gonna fall in love. He's gonna be a model. They're gonna be like, oh, we don't have any more models. They're all dead. What are we gonna do? And he's gonna step up and be like, I could model. And he saves the day. And they make out.
Yeah.
End scene.
Oh my god, he's the one that she was falling in love with.
Oh, he's the one who's gonna have to take. See, you should have left. You should have left in the beginning and taken your losses, because now you're taking all the blame because everybody else is dead.
Oh, this is just like the body cam footage we watch.
The cops are like, oh my god, you got trumped.
Well, he's tied up, so it's like, oh, he's another victim.
Yeah. This movie was so stupid. I already know nobody's there. What's the whole point to this? I don't care.
I don't know, there might be something. Wait, she got away. She's not down there anymore.
Oh. She played possum.
She was also playing possum. Okay, this kind of sucked.
Stupid. And where did she, like, run away from? The garage? Without, like, her, but I thought she was there. Like, it wouldn't be anyway. The way the structure of this house and the way it's engineered, I've seen the blueprints of this house. It's impossible to cross through there without her noticing you're crossing through there and escaping. This movie's fake.
All right, here we go. Payoff.
How did the cops not see her? That's so stupid. Aw, cops are models too. They have no brain.
All right, that was Model House.
I hated the movie. I despised it. I just want to say that I really hated this movie. It wasn't done poorly. The story just sucked. And it wasn't scary. I mean, I guess it kind of is because it's like house invasion. Like, the invaders were not intimidating.
I think you're right. A big problem I had, especially at the beginning, was that there really was no suspense. And prior to the invasion part, we really didn't have any sort of chemistry between our model characters. It's kind of funny, like you said, like it almost felt like the killers were more of the main characters than the models, which is fine. Like you could have your villains be a focus of your story as well, and arguably you should. And both the killers and both the victim, both the protagonist and antagonist are important aspects of your film. I think where this movie fails is just one, cinematography. All of the shots were poorly lit. Everything was framed kind of very flat and boring, and then just like it felt washed out with the colors. There seemed to be no ambience. I commented at one point that the movie just felt like it was really silent. Like there wasn't. You needed more Foley, maybe some background music to help build suspense. The interactions between the characters all felt very dry and stiff, but I think the script was very strong. Everything, it felt like there were a lot of payoffs, even though they really lost their way with, oh, we've got to get this $1 million, and it sort of spiraled away from there and became just like, oh, now we're killing you because you saw my face and this and that. So I started getting lost a bit there, but the movie did start winning me back in the third act. I thought a lot of the gore and the kills were fun. We didn't necessarily have ironic deaths, but, he kills the girl with the garden hoe and then calls her a hoe. The girl, she lost her jump rope and then used it to strangle the person at the end. Those were all great aspects that made me like this movie. So I don't know if I would call this oily.
I will call this oily. I'm gonna rate it right now. This is gonna be 7.5 buckets of oil. I like this less than Amy the Visitor, and that's really saying something. And it's all because as you were talking, I was agreeing with a lot of the stuff you were saying, and I wanted to add to it, but now that it's my turn to talk, I completely forgot what I was saying. Which really, really sucks, because in my brain I sounded so genius. I think the problem mainly with this movie wasn't the acting. The acting was pretty much there. I think the problem was the crew. The lighting, the sound guy, the practical effects, the costumes. There was a lot of little things that the crew failed to do, which made this movie not essentially good. The way I would fix this movie would be by, if we want to make the villains the main character, awesome. But then I want that, I want to feel sympathy, like how the Joker feel, how we feel about the Joker movies. Like we feel that sympathy. We connect with the villain at times because he's so blah, 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 blah. I would have liked to get that from all the villains as to why they invaded the house. And I would also fix this movie by essentially going back. If the female whiner invader escapes, when she's in that car and is showing that she got away, I would have loved to see the phone shot of her getting the money that she wanted, and then having a smug, and then maybe looking at the camera and saying, yeah, I freaking won, and then blackout, done. That would have been a good ending. The reason why I'm criticizing the costumes is because I would have loved one of the invader when his ear was shot. As the movie is progressing, if makeup would have dabbed a little blood stains as the time went on, because that didn't happen. It was clean as a pickle of a bandage. What else? The clothing, when she got
pickles are known for their cleanliness.
Yes, very true. The vinegar man. And also, the model being thrown into the pit of fire and then coming out of it just a little bit of charred. There was the makeup kind of put a fake wig on her that they burned themselves to. Could have add some of that. Really, add some effects on her skin peeling off. It doesn't take much. All they did was just put some charcoal on her breast, and then they charcoaled her clothing, and then they used the clothing and they just put it over the fire, they were cooking a steak on the fire, and then they put it on her, and that's exactly what happened. I can guarantee it. It tried.
I do agree with you 100% on the burn makeup, especially because the movie did seem to go all out with the squibs and the practical effects and the latex over his eye. I feel like maybe burn makeup is like really difficult, but I think
I'm gonna tell you right now, like you're giving too much credit to the practical effects. It was minimal. It was just the eye, and it was the squibs, and then it was that was it. Oh, I guess.
well, sure, but like I love those squibs and I appreciated them so much because any other low budget movie would just have a terrible digital blood splatter plugin and it would look awful.
Yeah, but that's the issue. Like, I get that. I get that you're praising the squib because yes, this is oily trash movie. We watch trash, but like freaking Jurassic Thunder was able to have more squibs, even though it was CGI. It was like, and that really didn't happen much. I don't know. I guess I would have loved more blood. But when the practical effects that were there, like the first woman who got killed when she hit the dashboard, that was cool. The stabbing in the back, that was cool. The eye, that was cool. The squibs, that was cool.
Yeah, this felt like a slasher to me, even though it meandered a bit, even though I think the acting talent wasn't the greatest, and I already mentioned the cinematography. I think the script was like 80. I'd give that a B, the script, you know? And the fact that we had some practical effects, we had 2 squibs, so I'm gonna give this 2 Warbucks. I don't think this was oily. It wasn't good. It's pretty bad. But you know what? It also wins me over because it was filled with beautiful women in skimpy outfits, which, I mean, that's worth at least a Warbuck in itself.
It just lacked. It was so lackluster. Mainly my issue is because I know how the modeling industry is, and they just didn't hit it. Like it was kind of annoying. It was classy, so I appreciated that. I feel as if I was promised thumbnails, which I did get, but
that is specifically why we picked this movie.
I am still unsatisfied. So, would you recommend this movie?
You know, I think I would. It's like if you are into bad slasher movies, which I think a lot of our audience are. You know, it's not Kill Her Goats, but you know, if you enjoy Kill Her Goats, you'll probably you'll probably enjoy this. It moves slow in a few parts, so it does like get up and go take a leak or go get a beer or whatever. Like you don't have to pay attention to all of the monologues. Oh, you know what sucked about this? There was absolutely zero payoff with Zoe's alcoholic father that she didn't have any contact with.
The monologue, the unnecessary monologue. Going back to what you're saying, the reason why I hate this movie is because it's boring. It's so boring. I would recommend this movie to teenage boys because this would give them everything they want, but then they could also be on TikTok as they're watching this film and then put it down when the nudie shots happen or the booty shots or the bikini shots and then the death scenes. And 22-year-olds, 24-year-olds, they will love this movie.
Am I being just too generous? Because I'm looking at the list here and I've only rated 3 movies oily so far this year.
Yeah, you are being so generous. Next week when we record, you're going to be like, it wasn't that good.
Yeah, I might revise some of these scores down for our official list just because I've been giving out Warbucks. You know what? The inflation on Warbucks is gonna be through the roof. I'm devaluing my own currency here.
Yeah, you are.
But as far as what I would change about this movie, there needed to be some sort of payoff about her father, or just cut that scene. We didn't need that monologue to make her like a tragic character.
Right.
That felt unnecessarily, especially because, you know, if, let's say during the movie, I don't know, she calls her dad and her dad's the one who saves her. Like, that would be a great arc for her. And then the fact that this is called Model House, but we have no introduction to this house or really have any reason to think that this house is special. I felt like there was little payoff for the boot, too. Unless it was just to, like, hobble her throughout the movie.
Oh, yeah. What if she actually injured herself and they had to, like, add that in?
Yeah, it was literally she needed she'd already signed the contract to star in the movie and then had to legally wear this for medical purposes.
Yeah, oh gosh, that would be so funny. I think that's even more plausible, like, because it would be easier to write that in instead of like having to recast her and re-audition and all that stuff. Like, you don't want, especially if you're so indie, you don't want to do that. So it just makes more sense. Oh, I'm so mad at this movie.
Yeah, you could have cut 10 minutes from this movie easily. Well, what do you, did you rate this movie?
Yeah.
Oh, -7. You gave it 7.5 buckets of oil,
Yes.
and I gave it 2 Warbucks. This is quite possibly the biggest of all disparities in my liking a movie and you not liking
You're
a movie.
gonna agree with me like next week. You're gonna think about this movie and you're gonna really realize how terrible this movie is.
I maybe I just have Stockholm syndrome because I've watched so many shitty movies. I'm starting to enjoy them.
Maybe this is your Jurassic Thunder. Like, I hate this movie and you love it.
Well, do you have anything that you would add before we
No.
take care and comb our hair?
I think that's pretty much it. Like, just don't watch this movie. Just
I'd say give it a chance. All right, take care, comb your hair.
and remember to mace directly in all those models' face. Bye.
Bye.